Okay, first recording, new setup, kind of looking jank, but it's okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Nate. I run this little podcast here called Unmedicated Antics. This is episode 7, I think, and oh my god, I already sound like a robot. I literally just sit here, play Minecraft, and talk about my life with unmedicated ADHD, trying to get that shit together, and in doing so, I missed last week's episode. It is currently Sunday, the 14th, and I am behind. I'm behind 2 episodes, and I'm looking at the wrong camera. That is unfortunate. I'm using, and if you're watching the video, you can probably see the lack of quality in the recording. Let me explain a couple of things. Firstly, I missed last week's episode because I sold my computer. Nate, why the hell would you do that? And the answer is, if you were watching my channel back in 2024, late 2024, you would know that I had medical problems. I had medical problems, and I had to sell my original setup. Sold 3 monitors, computer, keyboard, mouse, everything having to do with it, for about $1,300, and I got my life a little bit more together. And I'm looking at the wrong camera again. It is also entirely possible this camera will shit itself and turn off halfway through, but I'll explain that in a minute. But I sold that back in 2024, and Chris, my wonderful friend Chris, unless he's listening to this, in which case you a bitch, he gave me his old computer for free, and he upgraded himself to a sweet and spicy 4090. Lord, that thing was as big as my head, and it came with a fucking ring. Can we talk about this real quick? That thing, if you order an RTX 4090 from Asus, the ROG version, you get a ring, a whole ring, like Samara. It's crazy. That shit was heavy as fuck too, and he has it on his desk, and I think it's hilarious. But he gave me his old PC, which had a 3060 Ryzen 5. It was fine. It would get the job done, and I was very grateful for a year. And then eventually it started kind of shitting out on me in terms of editing, and it wasn't the greatest. And it was time for me to upgrade. I'd gotten my life back together enough to where it was time that I could, make my own setup finally. So there's a video coming out on it soon on my main channel, NateMG. But I went ahead and I sold my older computer, and for a week I was computerless. I was rocking on my Mac. And in case you're wondering, wow, there is really Minecraft music right now. That is crazy. Can y'all hear that? Is that obnoxious? I really hope not, because you know what? It's just gonna stay. But for a week I was rocking my Mac. I was just playing Minecraft on my Mac. And the thing is, I sat here at the beginning of this episode and I said an excuse. I said, you know why there was no episode last week? It's because there was no computer. That's a lie. My Mac would have recorded it perfectly fine. Matter of fact, I almost recorded it, but I was too tired to in the day, and henceforth it did not later in the day. Or actually, Loki, it was already like 2 in the morning whenever I decided I was going to do it, and then I didn't. But it's fine, because we're here now. We're here now a couple days later. We're going to get it out for this week. No makeup episode or anything. Or maybe, who knows? I'm not going to make any promises, but I did want to sit down and talk because a lot has happened. A lot has happened. Firstly, obviously, I sold my computer. Secondly, I built this one. It has an i7-14700K, 32 gigs of DDR5, 6000 megahertz RAM. If you're not a nerd, skip ahead in the podcast. The case is the coolest thing ever. Hold on, real quick. I want to talk about Lee cases. I've never had one before. I've just heard of them, and I did not know how advanced they were. And I say advanced like it's some crazy thing. It is so convenient. It is so conveniently built. Someone who loves humanity built this case. Someone who loves humanity designed this case, because it has 2 power buttons. One on the side for people who like to have it, like next to them. In this case, I have it right next to me. It's on the bottom right where all the IO is, because that's where your USBs and everything plug into, and that's normally where the power switch is. And I thought that was the only power switch until I look on the top of the case and there's a discrete one, and it's so cool. And it's also got walnut wood trim, and oh my god, that's the only reason I bought it, but it's so cool. But anyways, got me one of those. I got a 850 watt power supply. Sorry, excuse me. And for the graphics card, I bought a shitty GTX 1070 Founders Edition on Facebook Marketplace for about $50, and lo and behold, that shit didn't work. And that guy has not answered me, but it's okay. It's okay. It's a Founders Edition. It's an art piece. So I now am running this discrete graphics, and you know what? It's recording Minecraft okay. It's recording it okay. I hope the footage isn't that choppy, but it's getting the job done. I just won't be able to play games for a minute now, but that's okay. I'm perfectly okay with that. But anyways, I built that. It's sitting here next to me. It is the nicest thing I think I've built in a minute. I love the case. I love everything about it. And I'm now saving up for a RTX 5070, which is going to be the GPU of choice whenever this goes. So now, on to what I was going to say and why I have a crappy camera. This webcam is a Logitech C615, and if you notice, I have to keep looking and checking and like tabbing out to see that the webcam is still working. You're probably wondering, why is this so shit? You used to use your DSLR for a camera. Why did I do that? You had a DSLR as a camera. Why are you using, a shitty webcam? And the answer to that is, I forgot this thing existed until my friend Chris, who had it, because I gave it to him back in the day, and he reminded me about it, and I got it back. It's my old camera from when I first started YouTube, and I thought it'd be fun just to have it, because I didn't have a webcam anyway, so I was like, fuck it, I'll take it back. And it's actually not that bad. Like, I really thought it was worse than this, but it's not horrible. I truly did think it was worse, but here we are, sitting in nostalgia lane, and I'm enjoying it. But anyways, welcome back to Unmedicated Antics. My name is Nate, and that intro was way too far in the podcast. But last time we said we were gonna extend the house upwards, so that's what we're doing this time. If you didn't notice, I was grabbing wood to fill the time of small talk. Small talk is now over. Let's get on to the nasty biz. All right. I have been working. I've been working. I had an interview for promotion yesterday, and not yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. It was yesterday. And I really hope it goes well, because if it does, then that means my finances will probably get significantly better. And if that's the case, that's going to be really good for me. And I'm really hoping on it. Secondly, what else has happened recently? I have discovered my limit for now, right? So yeah, if you're watching some of my previous podcast episodes, you would know that I had trouble with waking up early and going to bed on time and waking up in general, and it was a whole thing for a while there. And as of recent, I've solved that problem, but with an asterisk. I've solved that problem with an asterisk because that's ugly as hell. I solved that problem with the asterisk because I can do it during the work week. I can do it during the week whenever I have things to do, and I actually wrote this in my notes. Whenever I have to be somewhere absolutely on time, I can do it. I can wake up 3 or 4 hours early, 8 a.m. every day, 7:30 a.m. every day. Kind of fluctuates whenever I have opening shifts, which like tomorrow I have to wake up at 5. But I do it is the thing. I do it, and that's way better than I was. So now I'm back to baseline, the baseline I want to be at. But I have discovered that on my off days, I can't get up to save my life. I really like sleep on my off days, and I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily. I think a break 1 or 2 days out of the week to really, kind of relax and break the routine and get a break from everything. I think that's okay. I really do think that's okay, and I hope that's okay, because if not, then I'm kind of fucking myself. But I haven't made any attempts to stop doing that because I'm okay with it. Because I like those breaks, and I think that it's normal. And last time I didn't listen to my body when I needed breaks, I stopped working in general. So I feel like if I pace myself, and it's okay to have those days to sleep in, and not waste the day, but sleep in. You know what I mean? Like sleep in till 11, 10, something like that. And I know for some people you're probably like, why the hell would you do that? It's just the current state of things. I'm okay with that amount of break, and we'll see how that ages. It might not age well, but like I said, we'll see. And am I doing this wrong? I am absolutely doing this wrong. Oh my god. Let's see what else. I've been editing a lot. Yeah, if you're wondering why my energy is so low, it's currently 9:30, and I'm an old man now, and I go to bed really late, or really early. Sorry, fuck, I said that horribly. School's going well. School's going really well. And it's weird because low-key, I feel like before I started getting my life together, my life was so interesting. Or not interesting, but like every day was some new bullshit. Like the jokes about the unemployed friend on a Friday, on like a Tuesday morning or some shit. Like that was my life, except I wasn't unemployed. I had employment. I had things to do, but for some fucking reason, I was just constantly getting into shit. And now it's like, well, no, I wake up, go to work, eat, sleep, shit. That's about it. That's my life. And it's kind of lame. Like low-key. And I was talking to my manager about that, my district manager actually, about monotony and how to get through that. And it's funny because I had to do with the promotion. He's like, that's what this job is a lot of monotony, a lot of repetitive nature, and you have to really. And then I cut him off and I'm like, fall in love with the process. He's like, yeah, that's exactly what I mean. And I'm like, I got this job in the bag. But we were talking about that briefly, and I don't know. It's weird because I've had that notion in my head before about falling in love with the process, but the thing is I can never achieve that because it's just it's a weird thing to like want to achieve. Is like, how do I do that? How do I even fall in love with some shit that's this boring? And in the case of work and, you know, getting up early, it's I kind of achieved that. I didn't fall in love with it, but it logically makes sense. Like, oh, of course I need to wake up early so I can do this in the morning, and I can, you know, do this before I go to work at night. And, you know, I have time later to spend on the things I like doing, and it makes more sense. And I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do. I think on that side would make more sense, huh? Yep. Okay, let's do that. Well, fuck this window. Let's see. Sorry, I'm still getting used to like, what's it called? Commentary, not commenting. Fuck. My brain's failing me. As I was saying, was nothing. I don't know what's happening. Jesus. I haven't talked to a camera in a minute. I take a week off and I fucking lose all sense of myself. But hey, that's already done. I probably need more glass, low-key. Let's do that. But I don't know. I feel like it's kind of necessary to have those breaks, those brain breaks. Because I do that even when studying. Is like I need brain breaks. Like I need to go sit down. And that might have to do with ADHD. I don't know. I don't know if other people experience that like I do. And it might totally be a common experience. In which case, please let me know. And let me know I'm not the only one that's like tweaking every day constantly. It's weird. It's weird being efficient again. Like, and I say again, but like truthfully, this is the first time I've been efficient without medication running my life. And it's weird because I'm about to bring that up. I'm thinking about it again. And if you listen to one of the episodes I did recently, I think it was like the second one I did, called I Was Addicted to My ADHD Medication. I really was. And that's because I didn't have a quality baseline before of what my life was supposed to be like without medication. I just assumed it was always like, oh, this is what normal people feel like, when in reality, no, the fuck, it's not like normal people don't. How the fuck did you get that idea? And no, my axe broke. That's annoying. But I've been thinking about it again because in my day-to-day life, I've kind of reconstructed my structure and gotten to the point where I'm comfortable existing efficiently. Like I'm comfortable existing efficiently because, you know, there's not an insane amount of what the fuck am I even saying? I don't know. I'm kind of just freeballing here. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm comfortable doing what I do now. And should I even put glass there? Oh my god, I keep getting off track. See, and it's perfect because this is exactly what I mean. The general baseline structure of my life is fixed to where those small, minute details, I feel like I did in high school, where I can't control those. I need something to help me deter that and something to help me hone it in. And I feel like that's where medication makes a huge difference. And why did I not grab a fucking shovel? Oh my god, I'm that far away. Jesus. So I've been thinking about that again. And the thing about medication is it's expensive. Anyone who's had ADHD, you know, I almost said wants ADHD. What? Anyone who's had ADHD before wants ADHD. You know, they want to fucking deal with life like fucking horribly. I say horribly, like there's not way worse things to have, but still, I like anyone who's had it before and anyone who's had to get medication before knows how goddamn expensive it is. It is so expensive to get ADHD medication, especially without insurance, which I don't have currently. And if I get this promotion, then I will have it, hopefully, and we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But either way, I'm looking forward to that. I hope that goes well. But it's also about like facing that fear of like, I know I was addicted to it before. So like, how can I avoid that this time? And I think the answer really is just sticking to the baseline structure I have going on, because I don't know, that makes more sense. Like, all right, you did fix your life. You fixed it a little bit. You got the general base concrete foundation of what you need to do every day down. So now it's just those small details that you have to hone in on, and it's up to that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's weird. It's so odd. It's so odd. And I say that every goddamn episode I do. I'm looking forward to my success though. Like that sounds so self-absorbed, but I it's not even the fact that I look forward to my success. I look forward to seeing how much more I can improve, which for the first time in my life, and I've said that phrase, quote, for the first time in my life a lot, but truthfully, for the first time in my life, I am excited to see not my grand success, but I'm excited to see the small wins I achieve. I'm excited to see the small, minute changes that I can make in my life, just the random shit that I can fix. I'm excited to see what I can do for myself. This is the first time in my life I've ever been able to say that. Like, ever. And I'm excited. Like, genuinely. I love seeing my progress every day. And I think the journaling really helps with that, because I can go back to the beginning of August and see, like, oh man, I can't wake up to save my life. And now it's habit. It's habit. I can get up. I can wake up. I can fucking, I can go to the gym if I wanted to. I haven't incorporated that yet because there's a financial thing there, but I'm looking forward to it. These small little steps I take, those little tiny steps that really fucking add up. And now I've seen it add up. And I'm tearing up saying this because I've never had this much progress in my life in the span of a month before. Ever. And I'm proud of myself. I'm really fucking proud of myself, because I've always heard that, yeah, it's the small things that count. And I've never ever listened to those people like a fucking idiot. And now that I'm listening to it, and now that I'm actually applying myself and making those small changes, it's getting so much better. It's getting so much better. And I'm so fucking excited to see how much better I get. Not, get rich and famous better, but like getting just small, minute changes. And it's like, it's exciting. It's exciting because I get to work on my projects again. I'm passionate about making things again. I'm excited about making things again, but efficiently, not like running off of emotional, angry spells of like, oh, like I feel amped up. I'm back. I'm like, being encouraged by, oh, that's uneven. No, it's not. It's fine. I can be bigger, actually. But being inspired by those big emotional spells of like, this is the moment I come back. No, like I'm strong. I'm getting stronger every day mentally, not physically yet, but like I will, because of the mental fucking strength that I'm building now. And this might sound corny to some people, but I don't give a fuck. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn, because I'm proud of myself for the first time ever. Not for the first time ever. That's an exaggeration, but I'm really proud of myself for changing. And I don't really confide this in people, because one of the biggest things that I used to get myself into trouble a lot was I used to tell all my friends the thing I was going to do before I did it, and then I would end up never doing it. And I feel like that built a very negative sense of, I guess, faith in me. And I don't blame them. Like, why would they trust me with, anything I say recently about any changes I'm going to make or anything that I'm going to do? Whenever in the past, and time again, I've let them down on those things. And it's like, of course they wouldn't believe me. And now it's, I really just shut the fuck up and did the work. And now I'm here. I'm not even back. I'm here. Like, everything's changed. And I'm fucking proud of myself, man. I'm fucking proud of myself. It's so weird. It's so weird, man. I don't know. It's exhausting, but damn, it's exhilarating. It's so exhilarating. I love this. I love this feeling. And I already did the thing I said I was going to do this episode, which was extend this. I guess I can go get what's it called? More obsidian. I need an enchantment table. But I don't know. I really don't know what else to say other than I'm really fucking proud of myself for the things that I've achieved. And I hope, and not even I hope, like I look forward to still achieving them. Like, I really did finally fall in love with the process. And I don't know, that's just such a it's insane to me. Insane to me I actually did it. Like, it shouldn't be. This should have been something I did a long time ago, but it wasn't. And, I failed. But I officially got back up on the horse. And officially, I'm getting my life together. Officially. It's so weird. It's so weird and so corny, and shut the fuck up, but I'm proud. I'm very proud. Also, I almost didn't. This is a funny story. I almost didn't transfer the world over before I sold this computer or the other computer, and I almost reset it without grabbing this world. So the entire progress of this fucking podcast gone. Oh, there goes my fucking. Oh, there goes the camera. Oh, I didn't even see that. No. Oh, that's so annoying. Well, yep, this is what happens when old cameras do what they do. Give me a sec. Oh, dear God. 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 If you're not watching this, you have no idea what's happening. I don't know what's going on. It's bugging. It's officially bugging. Properties. Oh, dear God. 19. No, that's not what I wanted. Fuck. No. Wait. No, stop, guys. Well, this isn't fucking working for some reason. Don't know why. No more face cam. Not for this episode. It's fine. But anyways, I'm really proud of myself. I'm extremely proud of myself for what I've done. And oh wait, no, I was telling a funny story. Stop with the emotional gambit real quick. This world was almost deleted. It was almost just gone. And that would not have been good. And why is this not working? No. What if I remove it, right? What if I remove it? Hold on, guys. We're witnessing live maintenance. Live technical difficulties. Finally. And custom. I'm going to do 1080p. And okay. And it's not working. All right. Whatever. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're just going to keep playing. But anyways. Yeah. It was almost gone. Facebook Marketplace is weird, man. But also that 1070 didn't work. I'm so sad. That's so sad. It's such a beautiful card. It's such a beautiful card. I love this Founders Edition cards from that generation, but alas, was not meant to be. Did not work. So it's just sitting on my shelf, and that guy had stopped responding to me, so it's not getting taken back, but it's all good. No hard feelings. Many hard feelings. If I ever see him, he's gonna bite the curb. I swear. Not actually. This is Texas, though. So do what you will. But yeah, my new plan now, until I can afford the 5070, because the 5070 is $600. And the thing is, on Amazon, the Asus one I want is out of stock, and assuming it stays out of stock as long as it was out of stock last time I was gonna get it, I'm probably just gonna go to Micro Center in Dallas because they have that exact one in stock. So I'm probably just gonna end up getting that. So long as they have it in stock at the time that I have $600 to blow, but I'm probably going to take Chris and Doug and just head down to Dallas and, fuck around, find out. Go to round one. They are addicted to that shit. Oh my, I say they. It's really just Chris. Chris is fucking addicted to round one. Holy shit. I don't know if I've ever talked about this on the podcast. You really want to get this unless you watch the streams. But man, my friend Chris is addicted to round one. If you don't know what round one is, it's an arcade, but like huge. And they have these claw machines. And Chris is autistic as hell. Like genuinely, I'm not saying that in any other way other than genuinely. I fully believe that he has autism based on how good he is at both Beat Saber and claw machines, and I'm putting that out into the universe, and I want to laugh in his face when he gets proven one day. Not that it's a bad thing, just because he denies it. I fully believe so. But anyways, I'm diagnosing my friend with my criminal justice degree. But I'll probably take them down to round one and fuck around, find out. He's been saving like $400 just to blow it round one. It's insane. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. It's been a fun week. I've been getting up for work. I was consistent with journaling. I was fairly consistent. And then, funny enough, I left my backpack at work with my journal in it. So that's what broke the streak, unfortunately. But I'll get back on it. I am already back on it, but I just need to really hone it in. And is there really no obsidian here? That's so annoying. Oh, there's no obsidian. Fuck. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But let's see. I'm trying to think of what else the plans are. Oh yeah, real quick. The video that I've been planning on making for August, that is coming out still. It might just come out at the end of September. I was really thrown behind with my girlfriend coming to town. And then I that was the initial blame, and then eventually I was to blame as well. I was catching up in school. I'm still working on balancing my balancing everything that's going on in my life. I'm still definitely working on that. So that is also to blame. I am to blame. Just in general. I'm not throwing the blame on anything other than myself. I am to blame. So that'll be out soon. I hope. I've been working on it. I really just need B-roll for it left. The general structure of the video is done, but I just need to film more stuff, and B-roll is difficult when you don't know what the hell you're doing. And what's down here? Random fucking lava, and I was already down here. Great. Ow! Well, this will probably come out low-key before Wednesday. I might just do it. This might be the makeup episode. I know I said they wouldn't be, but there might be. I want to make these podcasts more listenable. Because sometimes when I'm at work, I put them on, and the thing is, maybe it's because it absolutely is boring as hell to listen to, and I acknowledge that, and the retention time speaks for that. But I want to make them more enjoyable to listen to, more of a media, more of like, more created. I don't know if that makes sense. I really don't. And oh my god, I'm so dead. I don't have a shield. Ow. Yep, there it goes. All right, cool. Anyways. No! That's so annoying. I thought I grabbed obsidian last episode. Did I not? Am I just dumb? I might be. I genuinely might do. Oh, this is another thing I've been thinking of. I don't know if I mentioned this last episode or not. I've heavily been thinking of one of the biggest things from whenever I was doing YouTube back in 2022 was that inhibited me from it was because I had the mindset of like, is there a spider in my house right now? There is not. I'm gonna place a torch though. One of the biggest things that kind of like went through my mind was I constantly wanted to get better at things, and I would push myself to get better at things. And my idea with YouTube was like, oh, I have to get better at editing. That's the only way I'm gonna get better. Thinking I couldn't really hone my comedy skills, and the thing is, I still don't know if that's even an option. I don't even know if that's possible to hone your comedy without trying too hard, because that's a whole running thing of like, oh, he's trying too hard to be funny, whatever. I don't even know if that is possible to hone your comedy, but one of the biggest like things I've seen online, not just from other YouTubers, but online, is to take improv courses. Thing is, I live in a very fucking Republican conservative ass town where liberal arts are laughed at, and you know you're called actually mentally deficient if you try to go for it. So I don't know any other options for that, but I'd like to. I think it'd be fun to hone my thinking on the feet, but also I gained that fast with YouTube. I used to. It was weird because my manager at Journeys, when I used to work there, called it out. He was like, dude, you're fucking fast with like thinking of rebuttals. And that was like maybe a year or two into me doing YouTube and making consistent videos. And the thing is, maybe just with practice it'll come. So we'll see. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll get better. Maybe I'll forever be trash. Who knows? But I'm probably gonna end this episode off here. This is all I really have to say for my rant session. It's already 9:49, and oh my god, I'm already tired. So I also have another video to go edit, so I have to go do that. But surprisingly, did I ever say what my plan was for the graphics card? I don't think I did, because the 5070 is $600, right? I'm probably gonna get a GTX 1080 Ti, either a Founders Edition or like an ROG Strix. They're like $100 on eBay. And the thing is, eBay has the guarantee where if it doesn't work, you can send that shit back and they'll give you your money back. And that's kind of the backing behind it. But I'm probably just going to get one of those to pass the time, you know, really kind of lighten the load on my CPU, because I have a pretty bad cooler on it right now. It's a Cooler Master Hybrid 212, so it's not the greatest, but I'm going to get an AIO eventually. But yeah, finances are going well too. I'm going to touch up on that in Wednesday's episode. So for now, this will go up on Monday. But yeah. I'll see you all in the next one. I'm gonna fix my camera. What the fuck? Anyways, rise above, motherfuckers. You already know what to do. Adios.